Okay, this sutta is very important. Okay, you look at this sutta is Teragata 16.5, and the monk is Malungkya Putta. Right now, you if you look at the Pali, Rupang Diswa Sati Mutta, right? So this is a Jaran. That means technically, you say having seen a form, having seen a form. That means having seen a form, and then you say Sati Muta. That means Sati is lost. So if you look at this word, the word Muta here, you see not here is Muta is a past participle. So this a past participle is GCN to Sati, because this is the subject. Yeah. So that means sati is lost. Now, you see, but when it comes to translation, you see, the rephrase is when you see a sight, mindfulness is lost. The word when is replaced by having seen. You see, not you see, the word diswa means having seen. So you see, so here since there is no subject, that you automatically insert you, because when you say you, that means it refer to he, she, and whoever is in front of you. So this is how you translate. Okay, now if you look at the second line, you look at the second. Piyang nimitang. This is definitely is going to be a new. This is going to be the object. That means this is adjective. This is the object. And then this one. This has to be the verb karoto. Karoto. If you look at the karoto, it comes from the ka. It's a ka. Now, you see, this is what it comes from the word karonta. It's a past participle. Past participle. So past participle, that means in this case, this is doing. This is, I mean, this is doing. Doing. So that means it can be ablative or it can be a genitive. So if you look at here, the word karoto, so how, if you do a declension here, you see the declension. Yeah, karoto. You see the karoto. Yeah, this is karoto. Okay. So how? So how you translate? That means since you assume it's you use the you. Yeah. The word manasi. Manasi is means in the mind. In the mind. The stem is manas. Manas is mind. Manasi means in the mind. To For doing in the mind. So for doing in the mind. Okay. That means technically here the word here. That means you are putting attention. The word attention. Manasi means can be attention also. Here see. You see. This is manas. Manasi in the mind. Okay. It means you're putting attention in a nimitta. No, a nimitta is a feature. Piyang is a lovely feature. See, the translation don't have to be exactly the same, because piyang, if you look at the piyang, this is the object. Object, that means is a dear. Something is dear. Something that you like. So in this case, you should take this one. Friend, a dear one, a loved one. Okay, it can be something like that. Okay, that means in this case, it's a lovely object. So that means, you see, when you are looking at something, when you are hearing at something, most of the time, your mindfulness is definitely is gone one. Unless you already develop sati sampadanya, that means you are very, very has been practicing along. All right. Now, you look at here. So by right, here, instead of using you, you should use this one. Vedeti, Vedi, that means it's a third person. When he see a sight rather than you, because why you put you is because it applies to she and he, because the word T can be she or he. That is how you change your construction. Because when you put you, it's a very neutral. So technically, this should be the subject, verb and subject. He experienced. He experienced. This is a compound. Sa is own. This word is rata. Rata, it comes from the word rati. Rati. This comes from the rati. Rati means last. So you can see, you can see the word cita. That means the word rata. Now here, this rata. Okay, rata come from the word rati. Just need to adjust the screen here. Okay. Rata should be a past participle. This here, past participle, rata, not this rata. This is a noun. Rata, that means the word is infatuated. Infatuated, that means all mind is inflamed. The mind is inflamed. Okay, you see now? Where is my thing? Can you see? So that means you see, he experienced the mind, the sa means saha, short form with rata, rata. So if you take the word rati here, another word rati, I think it's one eye, one eye. You see the word? Can you see the word rati? This rati means liking, enjoy, are delighted. So the rata has this rati. That means the mind. Technically, that means the mind. But keep on minimize. Technically, that means you see the he experience the mind with this one rati. Okay, that is how it go. Then what happened? And next thing, this is autonomous process. We automatically, you don't have to think about it. You just automatically experience it. Then you see, the titati. So titati, it means here is titati. Is technically the word titati means 10. But it has more than one meaning. You see now. So the word titati stays. Okay, in this particular case, because here is desire there. So that means the word here is there is a desire. There is a desire. In this particular case, you cannot use the word stand because the desire, here, can you see the word the desire from the rati? The rati remain. That means the rati remains. So in this case, it's not he. It refers to the word rati. The word here is ta and jai remain, and then this word ajosa, you will see how you. That means the word ajosa is clinging. 1 minute. Okay. Can you see? It's a gerund. So now, in this particular case, normally what you do, you translate ajosa first. Having cling to it. You see, because having cling to it, what is it? The it is refers to the rati here. And then, after clinging to it, the mind, the chitta, the mind remain with the clinging. That is how you read the Pali. So when you do a translation, it's up to you to rephrase all the thing. It's very hard to come to conclusion of what is the best way of doing a translation. But you read and then you can understand. That's all. After that, then you see from here, you see this is all the short one. Then you see, okay, in this case here, tasa, vedandi, this is a plural. Plural. That means this is a subject. Vedana is a feminine noun. Because this and this is a subject, this is a verb. That means feelings, this is feelings. The many is not there. Feelings grow. This is feeling grows. Okay, you see, that's how. So you look at it. Same, this is plural, this is singular. Growth, increase, develop, whichever you look at it. All right. And then the next line, if you look at that, you see this is the long A. The word is rupa sambhava. Rupa sambhava. So you have to look into a dictionary. What is rupa sambhava? You see, rupa, the word is rupa is sight. Sambhava is existent. Sambhava means in this case is produced by form. Produced by form. Produced by form, that means it's talking about size. And this is the word aneka. This aneka and this one joined together. You see the aneka, just here is put many feeling. Now this aneka is joined to here. Even you put a comma here, you don't take for granted, no, because aneka is, this is joined to here. So the comma is out. Many feelings arises. Many feelings arise. And then this one comes somewhere else. So that is how you do a translation. You don't look at line by line, because when you do line by line, sometimes certain word has to go up, or some of the word may come down. Okay. So you follow this. So the next line, abhijja is covetousness. And then this is that means here it says can you see, it says the mind is damaged. The Pali one is here, not here. The mind is damaged is here. Can you see? That means the chitta, and then the chitta masupa. The word, this one, technically, I think there is this word. So I will click the whole line so that you can see. Can you see? It's chittang, asa, and upanahati. So the word, of course, the upanahati is not in here. It never breaks down for you. So what you do is you go into this one. This here. Can you see the word upahanyati? The mind is afflicted. That means your mind is already is disturbed. Is disturbed or distressed, or is hurt, or is harmed, or is injured. Go back to the line again. So you see this line. The mind. Okay, the mind is injured. Here put damage it's okay because so you cannot fit everything together. You look at whatever word you think. To me, you see the mind is damaged. I don't think it's the mind is damaged I will probably put the mind is afflicted, or the mind is disturbed. I will take this because when you say mind is damaged, I think you also cannot figure out what I mean. So you say mind is afflicted, you can know. Mind is disturbed is okay. Means your mind are already not stable already. So in this case, I better use this All right, you can follow. Can follow. Then this one, okay. The mind. So what you do, the mind is damaged by covetousness and cruelty. This one, the word here, you can see because this one, if I'm not mistaken, it should be ablative. Oh no, it's not ablative. This is a feminine noun. So that means that means here is the covetousness and the cruelty is, in this case, this is disturbing the mind, or is disturbing the mind. If you're going to translate that way, because this one and this one join together, that is how you're going to translate. Now, if you go after that, the next line, you see here, Ewang Achinato. This one is, should be a present participle. Ewang Achinato. So what you do, that means if you look at this word, okay, this one also it never construct. It should be Chinato, Chinato or Achinato. So what you do is you take here Chinato or Chinati lah. See here. So it's a present participle. If you decline in the mind is accumulating, collecting. Collecting. So I don't do the declension because you can see it. See here. So here, I mean in there, thus collecting dukkha. Thus collecting dukkha. That means so after all this process, you end up the word here, chinato, is used as heaping up suffering like this. You know, because eva is thus collecting dukkha. That means the mind collect form of this satisfactory. So the important part, in this sutta, is sutta. That is the reason why you see in Satipatthana, it says that under the I think Dhammanupassana, it say there is four posture: standing, walking, standing, sitting, and lying. So when you walk, you stand, you lie down, or you sit. There must be sati sampajanya. And then beside that, then he says when a monk turn left, turn right, going to do the chores, doing a nature call, there is also sati sampajanya. So this sutta tell you when you see a sight, 90% the mindfulness is going to be lost, because what happened? The mind automatically focus on piya nimitang. That means you're going to look at the features of the object. The moment you look at it too long, then the mind will have rata. You experience, because seeing, if you look at the paticca, sama upada, that means from the salayatana, then you have the contact. After the contact, is either the eye contact or the ear contact. After the ear contact, it will arises the ear consciousness. If the eye contact, eye consciousness arise. After the contact, pasa, there will be a feeling. So this is talking about the feeling. The feeling arises. When the feeling arises, Vedana Pachaya Tanha. So in this case, he don't talk about Tanha, he talks about Rati. Rati means delight. So whenever there is a delight, automatically there will be a clinging. So this is a very simple form of Paticca Samuppada. Because some Paticca Samuppada, a lot of people know one. This one will give you an idea, because at this junction, if there is no mindfulness, all sort of feeling will arises from the side. This is very important. Okay, I'm done on this. Any question on this? Apparently, Malankya Putta, I think, is about 100 to 120 years old already. He's an old man, and then he made a Buddha. Let me see. He made a Buddha. And then he asked Buddha to teach him, teach him the, what do you call it, Dhamma in brief. Okay, I'm going to stop at this. If you have no question, we go back to our All right. Okay. Number number 17 we continue on tadi ahang badante okay. Ahu wasim. Okay, pupe. Okay. Yes. Then I think it's Sumeda. I typed wrongly. Sumeda. Sume, okay, Sumeda. Namasa, Jinasa, Salako. So can you see this one, Ahang? And then this one, probably, probably when you see this, you are not sure. And anyway, this is AOR, Abu Wasim. So what you do, if you are not sure, you can check your dictionary, Abu Wasim. Because AOR normally end with R here and Sim. Uh, So what you do, you can the how you recognize the thing lah. So I take here. This is A here, and then the sim is at the back. So this is technically is who lah. So what you do is you do a declension on this lah. You see, this is this is our hosi. That means I was in this case. This is the one, somewhere this one, this one, this one. See, this is what AOR first person configuration. I was lah. Because this is a verb to be. Verb to be is or was. Is present tense, was is past tense. That means has or had. So here it tell you this one is irregular. So some of them is not regular lah. It can be slightly out of the form. Here. That means this is the subject, this is the verb. So you can put the word badante either in front or at the back lah. So that means I Bante, I was previously okay now. And then Sawako is a disciple Sawako, this is a subject. And this has to be SSA. Normally SSA is either dative or genitive. So in this particular case we see so so I was a disciple. Okay, I was a disciple. Okay, in this case I use genitive of Sumeda. Can you see the word nama? The word whenever you see a nama in front, that means this is a person. This is a name. That means this will indicate a name. Nama. Name Sumeda. Name Sumeda. Name Sumeda. And then this and this is same case GCN. So in this case, I put disciple of Sumeda, the conqueror. Or you can do in this way. I was a disciple of Gina is a conqueror. Another translation is Victor. Name Sumeda. Sumeda lah. I think Nama should not put it in. Should not put it in. This one should not put it in. Because should not put it in. The Victor name Sumeda. These are the two way you can do. All right. And this is a glossary lah. Ahuwasim is equal to Ahosim. All right. Any question from here? No. Okay. I'm gonna move to the next one. You got anything? You just okay. 18. Pembaca. Ah, Pembaca. Pa. Ehiti. Okay. All right. Maranang wa. Ne. Can you? This is technically Cha and Eva lah. Chiva. Variang. So here I put this as Variang as objective first person. Objective first person. Now you can verify this lah. We can verify. So this is the subject. Okay. So subject. So Pak Baca. So I say it's going forth. Going forth means refers to a monk, a monk who go forth. All right, now, this is the word. Heheti, So Heheti, you look at it, well, it looks like there is iti, but this one is because technically there's who, there is a who there. So this is third person future. If you look back to the who, the declension of who, because declension of who has a lot future. This is conditional. This is future ten. This is car. Let's go back to who. Where's who? Oh no, further down. Yeah, we group through group two. Group two, group two, group two. This is group two. This is group two. This is the who. Who to be, potential, aorist, imperfect, and future. This one. This is the one. Bye. It won't allow me to underline. Because this is a PDF. If I use another one, I can. If I use so okay. So here, right. So he in this case, is a third person. So third person, is either it will be or he will be. In this case, because he's talking about baca, so he will be. So I put he will be. All right. Okay. The word wa here. And then this maranang is a neuter now. Okay. There. Uh, and then na cewa wareyang. Okay. All right. In this case, you see here, yeah, we have to know what is the word wareyang. Yeah, so it goes into the dictionary. Di sana wareyang. So what technically when you see something like that, wareyang, and you see something like that, you know these two are related. Uh, you know are related. Because if you do a declension, probably you end up with this. You end up, you can see here, this word is variety. This is a third person, first person. Then after that, this is imperative. And then when you do here, the one highlighted out of Vareyang, you know, is an optative. Optative, namely in this case, this is atanopada, reflexive, first person reflexive. That means I, that means I would, optative means I would. So if you look here, so I would, that means here, that means you should take this lah. You should take this, or you can take this, or you can take this. I wish, I hope, so you can take this lah. So if you take this, yeah, so Unicode, must take Unicode, okay. Now, here, that means here, now, in this case, this is the first person. That means what I do, if it's the first person, I would, I would, okay. Can you see? Wish or hope. So wish or hope. Hope. Now, And then if it is, if here is na, then in this case, you should put the word na here. Not I would not. Na is here. No, na is here. I would not. Then Eva. Yeah, so you put the Eva, you put the Eva here lah. All right. Okay. Now, joining up all the verb now, that means joining up the word, that means so that technically this is one line. That means either then here you say either you go forward or die. Yeah, and that means it's either you go forth or you will die. Either you go forth or die. Uh, be- that means he will become that means technically you rephrase here, you replace the thing. He will, okay, he will be, okay. Even though this is a subject, when if you phrase is in English, the subject can be turned into that object. He will be a monk. Going forward, he will be a monk. Okay. Now here, this one, or in this case, yeah, even though this is a noun, I turn it into it's a noun, I turn it's supposed to be death lah. So I turn it will be a monk or die. So I turn into a verb. So it turn in a verb. Okay. Then here the next this is the next line. Then in this case here. So here I would not hope. Okay, so when you put I would not hope, and then the Ava, you should put what? I would not hope so lah. You cannot use only. Hope so. That means you hope that it won't happen lah. I mean, it refers to the second phrase. You see something, I would not hope so. So this is how you phrase it. Because if you take one to one, Ava probably end up with only. So when you do a translation, you end up something like that. Something like that. Okay. Now, okay. So this is how we sort out our meaning. So now this is the one. You see, there should so this is given, the answer is already given. There should either be my renunciation of a debt, but not why you use this meaning. I also know betrothal. I also don't know the meaning. I never checked. So betrothal, maybe let me check the meaning of betrothal. Dictionary.
Marriage.
I don't know. No, it sounds something like that. Dictionary. English sometimes I also don't know in dictionary. Diction yeah, online. Online dictionary, yeah. No, I better put free. This is the one I want. This is the one I want. Free dictionary. Hurry up, so slow. Have to look again.
Betrothal, I think means like when they were young that time, they arrange a marriage to match this person and this person betrothed.
Proposal. H. Let's check first because see, correct. A mutual promise to marry and it's an engagement. And if you look at the meaning here and the thing given, this is a question mark already, right? This is a question mark already. That means this one, this translation has problem because it doesn't fit into the English. This line, especially this line, but it
I
doesn't
think,
matter.
yeah, Brother Alfred, because he rather not be taking the betrothal,
Mm.
but rather go for renunciation or death.
I can understand why I can understand because if you take more pali, more pali, the word betrothal may
Ah,
come from the next few line may
ah,
come
ah.
from the next few line. So technically this part, so when you take this, you cannot find it in here. So you can but maybe it's in on other line lah. That means probably what is in the sutta or the commentary, that means probably the parent want him to get married, and
To
then
someone else that the parents wish.
wish that he should marry. So
Ah,
so for him, he only got two choice lah.
yeah.
Two choice lah. That means he don't want to marry. Either he become a monk or he commit suicide.
Mm.
Something like that lah. But
Right.
so
Some people like that one.
so say something. But anyway, but anyway, if you look at here, you see he will be a monk or die. I would not hope so lah. So this is a translation, but if you look into the whole sutta, and then you cannot translate the exactly like here. You would probably translate something like that. Something like that. Uh, Something like that. You must understand that the translation, something one line is very difficult one. Very, very difficult to make sense. But anyway, I think you can understand how you want to translate. I will go to the 19. Kata punyo. This apostrophe C means asi, tuam, ananda. No, no case, so it become vocative. Padana is driving. Anu, Yunja. This is Anu plus use. Okay, Kipang is an adverb quickly. Ho, he, she. So this is a second person. Second person. We don't have to go. The word, this one is asawa. Asawa. Yeah. So this word is come from the word. This word is long A. Where
No tin. No tin.
I haven't changed yet.
Endless.
How come? Let me change already.
So,
Control A. Asawa. This is asawa. So the word asawa it is translated as stains. Stains lah. It can also usually translate as stains lah. Asawa. The word asawa comes to the word Sanskrit is shru. Shru is to flow out. Flow out. Not flow in. Sometimes they say it's flow in. Shrew. Shrew. It means
follow
slow.
our side.
Flow.
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 Outflow.
Flow out. Flow out. That
Mm.
means something from your brain. That means let's say you take asawa. Okay. You just now I say just now you see that sutta. That sutta says when you look at the object, you look When you look at that object, then after that, the mindfulness is lost and many feeling arises. So technically, it's how, technically, it means you have your sight, GHD, the sight. So after the sight seen by the eye, what happen is the eye consciousness will arises. Eye consciousness, eye consciousness arises. So, so after the eye consciousness arise, there is inside the mind. This is what we call anusaya. Inside the mind, there is anusaya. Anusaya. Anusaya means is your
Latent tendency.
latent tendency, correct? Latent tendency. Tendency. So the latent tendency means the latent tendency will trigger what,
Will trigger much later.
It will triggers the it trigger the asawa. Asawa. That means the there is
Will
asawa.
manifest that. Like we say,
Manifestation.
like
That means
shingles like that.
something will flow out. That
Yeah.
means in this case, what flow out? The rati will flow out. Elites will flow out because this is automatic process. Because there are here anusayo. There are what we call it uh, karma anusayo. Yeah, karma anusayo, because size rati is karma anusayo. That means it go to trigger the latent tendencies of sensual desire. And then this is a karma asawa. That means this is a karma asawa, the taints of sensual delight. You see, it will flow out. This is the taints of asawa. See? Ah. So so here, this is a process. No, this is inbuilt in your mind, anusayo, and asava is all built in. So after that, this is because of you see, it says the sutta says, what does the sutta says? It says here, okay, experience it is the mind of desire. That means at this junction, the desire arose already. Why the desire arose? Because of there is many feelings arises due to the sight. Due to the sight. So this is a process that why mindfulness is very important. Why mindfulness is important. Okay, I'm done at here. Okay, on the I will go back to here now. Yeah, all right. So we will go here. Okay, so this is the subject. Okay, this is the vocative ananda. Okay, then you see this is subject you. Okay, okay. Can you see this and this is both of them no nominative? So in the nominative, that means this is going to be describing you. So in this case, kata is come from the word the word ka, then is plus a past participle ta. So this is become kata. So in this case, I take in the present tense rather than had. So you can use the word had because this is a past participle. So you have done merit. Okay, so you can put had also no problem because it's up to you. Had or have. Okay. You have done merit. Okay, up to this junction. Okay. Now here, can you see this is the one. Probably you don't know what is anu yunja. So this is what kind of word. So you have to take the diction from the dictionary. Then after that you were able to figure out already. You see, so technically it should be this. Alright. So when you see anunjati, you know this is a verb. When you see anunja, just like that, most likely it's going to be a present participle. Most likely, that means practicing or engaging. So you get yourself familiar so that you don't have to waste so much time. So I'm going to put here, where is it? The past participle. So you see that. All right. So here you see, it means you see, any verb, be it a past participle, a present participle, it will take padana. That means can you see the word here? Striving, this is striving or engaging. Striving and engaging. So these two are joined together. That means striving, padana is striving. So I will put and engaging. Can you see the word engaging? Engaging in what? Okay, engaging in something. Okay, now here we read up to this junction. We get up to here. Verb. Okay, Ananda, you have done merit. Then you, in this case, what you can do, you striving and engaging or practicing. So I put a bracket. So I say strive and practice rather than strive and engage. I already put here a bracket. That means I want to take this word strive, striving and practicing. Can you see the quickly? Quickly, so quickly. All right. After quickly, then here, up to here. Then you can see this is a future tense. Second person, you shall be without sin. Here you see here is the in Pali you say taintless you will be or taintless you shall be. You can also say you shall be taintless, whichever way you want to put, because this is a subject, asavo. So you put in this form, you put in this form. So in English you can say you shall be or you will be. Of course shall yeah. Sometimes we use second person view, you will be taintless lah. Or you can be with, if you don't want to put you shall be free from things also can. So this word can be translated in this way. You see that? All right. So we get everything in here already. Because this one is definitely up almost near Buddha's Parinibbana already. Almost near Parinibbana, because I think Buddha has already announced in 3 months' time he will pass away. So this is a last advice to Ananda. You must practice sincerely, or strive and practice lah. So here now, the translation given here, you see you have acquire. The word acquire, that means this, instead of using done merit, of course, that you done the merit, then you acquire the merit. You change a bit, so the word cannot be exactly acquire and done is almost you have done, then you acquire. So be earnest in the effort. So the word is here. These two lah, padanang and anuyunja. So this is how you're going to translate. Then you shall be free from intoxication. The word asawa is, in this particular case, is intoxication. It means asawa means it's a corruption of the mind. So a corruption of the mind, another word, that means the mind has been intoxicated lah. So, but anyway, it's up to you lah. So you take here is stainless lah. Stainless, that means without intoxication. It's more or less the same lah. It's more or less the same. All right. So it's just how you reword the thing. As long as you can explain to people how things become, that's it lah. We are gonna do the last one. Last one. Number 20, 20. Okay. Pako jiwako. Okay, this and this is so you can see upako should be the name. This is the avijako avi ajiwako, that means ascetic upaka. Aesthetic upaka. You see here, subject, subject, aesthetic upaka. And then you see this one, avuso. Avuso, this one, avuso, avuso has a meaning because this is spa. Then use the thing is, the I is not there. The, that means here is P lah. This is P avuso iti. P as avuso iti. By right there, it should be another astrophy. So, okay. Now, what you do, so in this case, you see, this is a potential, he or it would be, because this is who, it would be. So, you see, so instead of using would, I say it could be, it could be, it could be. That means, can you see? Vocative, friend, friend, this is aesthetic. So, aesthetic upaka say friend. He refers to the Buddha as a friend. It could be. It could be, It could be, you see. Okay. Okay. This is then the next line is can you see the word is uh hatwa, what no hatwa, watwa, this one I change it to blue. Watwa. Change to blue. Because here is difficult to say. Watwa. This, this is the one. Having said. Okay, having said, so having said, is here. So, so in translation, we don't have to use having said. That means the upako ajiwako watwa said. Okay, then after said friend. Okay, after iti I put also. It could be lah. That means in this case, it would be lah. It would be. So up to here is like now. After that, so that means every gerund, after every gerund, you should have a full stop or comma here. Can you see there is another word gerund here? This that means okam petua. That means having shook, having shake. You know the Indian like to shake his head one. I like to shake. That means I put the subject as he and the reverse to upaka. He shake his head. This is the object. Sisa. He shake his head. Because this aesthetic doesn't be, I think this is for the first aesthetic that Buddha made after enlightenment. So he asked Buddha, who are you? And Buddha says he is fully enlightened. After that, I say it could be lah. After that, he shake his head and we walk away lah. He don't. So this aesthetic is very unlucky lah. It's unlucky, because if he asks further, maybe Buddha will help him to give him the true Dharma, but he don't believe, because he asked, who are you? The Buddha said, I am a Buddha. He don't believe. So the next line here, can you see Gahetua? Gahetua means having tuk here. Here is ut plus maga. Maga is path, or path or ways. So I mean, so here ut, because of the M, this D changed to M, that means he took the wrong way lah. I think he took the wrong way. It means that he take the wrong dhamma lah, or took the real path. Yes, I think he referred to the real path. I took the wrong path. Perhaps maybe I put it way of path. Wrong path. Then this last word, this is AOR. He went away. So that means that is how you translate the thing lah. Okay, any question? Okay, if not, I will stop recording. Tomorrow, no class.